Yeah, what up YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, back at y'all with another Forza Horizon 3 video, man. You guys know how we are doing it on the regular, on the daily as of now, taking your requests. Every video uploaded, we will be taking one request from that video, and today's request winner, I guess you could say, Simon Person on YouTube wants to see a Volvo 850R drift build. Now, I am particularly amped for this build simply because, in my opinion, the Volvo 850R is the ultimate sleeper, or at least the biggest sleeper in Forza Horizon 3. Why? It is old, it is boxy, it's a Volvo, and on top of all things, it is a station wagon. Now, all of these things added up definitely are not looking good for the Volvo, but with a little bit of help, where are we here? Holy cow, man, can we get to the Volvo section? With a little bit of help from your boy Denali, aka who? Don Squally, not Mike Jones, you mofos. We are going to make this 1997 Volvo something to be reckoned with. Now, what are we starting out here with? Front wheel drive platform. Doesn't really look to be anything special. Now, we're just gonna sift through a couple of the designs here, see if we can find something that's gonna, you know, kind of fit. Or I like that kind of, the little Ferrari logo. The Sweden flag, not so much. That is actually looking super dope. Drifted.com, I'm kind of liking that. It's extremely haggard. Yeah, so we are gonna try to pick something different. Now let's check out this option right here. I really like what they've done with the patina, really making this thing look like a old vehicle. Now, I don't know, what do you guys think? Should we go with the old rusted look, or should we actually try to make this thing look half decent? Let's select or at least look through a couple of the color options here. Now, for this one, I'm honestly leaning towards either a dark gray or a white, or, I mean, black is just such a classic color for this car. But I think I'm going to go with sort of a gunmetal gray with this one, and I'm going to show you guys why once we get into this build. So if you guys are new to the channel, I just want to say welcome. For those of you guys who have been here before, watched a few of the videos, you already know how we are going to do it. First and foremost, we are going to build this thing up, so let's head to the upgrade section of the game. And you guys know that we like to start all the way from the right, get our conversions out of the way, and then work our way to the left. So as far as powertrains go, I'm thinking the stock powertrain being a 2.3, gonna say naturally aspirated. Correct me if I'm wrong, because this is an R. There's a possibility of there being a turbo on there. Actually, can we check to confirm that? Let's just go ahead and see if we can get confirmation. Yes, there is in fact a turbo on this vehicle stock, but I think we're going to need a little bit more power than what we're working with right now. So I'm going to put in the 2.6 liter inline 6 twin turbo. Believe this is going to be from a RB Skyline R32 or R33. You guys always know these motors a lot more than me, so if you do know, drop that down in the comment section. I'm sure you guys have probably already told me 1,000 times, but you know, with all the builds that we do on the channel, we go through a lot of motors and just a lot of conversations. Oh man, that is just disgusting. Yeah, I don't know, we're just gonna keep it moving. Gonna probably leave the stock front bumper on there. Let's check out our wing options. Little extension there. I can't say that I like it with the wing delete, so we're going to throw the little extension on there, fresh from Volvo. And obviously, because it's going to be a drift build, now somebody said to put a sport tire compound on there for drifting, so I'm going to go ahead and do that just for this build to see how it goes. Fatten up the rubber front and back. And now comes the fun part, where we get to select a nice set of wheels to make this thing really stand out. Now, I am a fan of these little copper joints that we got going on here, but we're gonna see if we can find something a little bit different, since I think we put those on, I want to say the Cyclone build, but I could be wrong. Like I say, we do so many builds on this channel, it's hard to keep track of what I have done, haven't done, what I have said, haven't said. So you know, I try not to get repetitive, man. So actually I think those were the ones that we had on the Cyclone. But yeah, what I'm thinking for today's build is, oh, those goldies are looking nice. I almost like the salad shooters, but we just had a Miata build come out with the salad shooters, so I don't really like to get too repetitive with my wheel selections. You know, I like to keep it fresh for you guys. So we're just gonna keep looking here and see if we can find something. Now I like that dish with the 5 spokes, but those wheels are just too small, so we're gonna see if we can find something a little more appropriate. And I'm really liking these. The newer Volvo R's, I believe, had a nice set of 5-spoke wheels on it. So yeah, let's try these out. Now obviously we have to make these wheels bigger. A lot of you guys, well, I've had a few people ask me why I always make the wheels so big, and really it's just to fit the wheel arches, and I try to make the wheels fit the car appropriately. You know, just as far as the size and everything goes, I want the proportions to look good, so I try not to oversize the wheels, believe it or not. I try to make them look just right, but obviously, you know, everybody's opinion is different, so, you know, what size might look normal for me might be a little too big for the next guy. I totally understand that. So obviously we got to have this thing lowered, drop in those anti-roll bars front and back. Yeah. Drop it on there. And obviously we are going to do a little bit of weight reduction just because this is a big old heavy Volvo, and I need this thing to be able to throw the back end out with just a little bit of ease. Now obviously intake and exhaust is going to be happening right off the hop. I'd like to see this twin turbo go up just a little bit, race intercooler, all of this good stuff, and it looks like we're probably going to max this out at 800, simply for the fact that I don't think with all of these things here, like maybe with a cam we could have boosted it up. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we're not even going to get anywhere close to the top of S1, and I'd still kind of like to see this thing a little bit competitive as far as racing goes. So we're going to go ahead and leave it where it is. So we're going to install this setup, $71,000 for an old Volvo. I'm not even worried about it. Now the lateral G's haven't changed very much, but look at that peak power. We are in business now. I have a funny feeling that this thing isn't going to have any trouble getting sideways. So we're going to let this load up real quick. Now let's back it on up and let's jump into the tuning before we do anything else. Check out our gearing. Looks like we're going to have a nice top speed, 309 kilometers. I got a feeling we're not going to be able to get anywhere close to that in this thing. Now what I do want to do is just slam the front. We're going to leave the back the way that it is because we're already tucking just a little bit, and I'd like to see this thing have just a slight rake on it. So as far as acceleration goes, we're going to put it up to high, just because I need this thing to spin as much as possible in the low RPM range. And now we're going to take care of obviously a few final touches here. Paint those wheels black, and let's get those windows all blacked out. Now as you can see, this thing is looking super dirty. So I think one last thing that we're going to need to do is just a slight vinyl decal on the roof. Now we did do I want to say a RS4. It should have been uploaded maybe a day, 2 days ago from when this video was uploaded, and I gotta say it turned out absolutely mint for a station wagon. The thing is just a gem, you know what I mean? And I have a funny feeling that this car is gonna be quite similar to that as far as styles and looks go. Now we are going for a little bit of a different setup here, obviously with the drifting, but man, the thing already is looking super sexy. Now I do wish we could get some carbon fiber on that roof, but for the time being we are just gonna leave it the way that it is. And you know, I'm kind of excited, man. I want to see what this thing's gonna do out on the road, out on the course, out in the Outback, that Australian Outback. So hey man, I am thinking we are just about ready to get it moving here, man. So first and foremost, let's just do a little bit of a walk around here. Make sure everything's looking good. Now, we could have blacked out that hood, but I kind of want to have this thing looking a little bit sleeperish. Now, we are going to jump into some drifting territory. Just do a little bit of a fast travel down here. Somewhere where there's some turns and we could really practice our drifting. I think this thing turned out absolutely sick. Let's get a little exhaust clip here before we get going. Woo! Wow, man. Now this thing is sounding really sweet. Very GTR-like. Now I'm not sure if we would have been able to make this much power with the stock powertrain, but as you can see, she definitely has no problems getting sideways. Little bit of an e-brake there. Just screaming. Hopefully you guys can hear me over this car. Second gear. Oh, spun her around. I meant to do that. Oh, careful. Second gear seems to be the sweet spot. Now first gear tends to ring out a little quick in the RPM range. Oh, my mistake. Whereas second gear stays away from red line, but still gives you enough power to spin those back tires. What up, Volvo buddies? I wonder if Volvo guys actually have like meetups and stuff, like Nissan guys, Civic guys. Do Volvo guys have meetups? I guess that's kind of a dumb question. I'm sure there's some Volvo fans out there that meet up with all their Volvos. Got to be one of the slowest convoys in the history of life, though. So roundabout skills, I'd say 5 out of 10. But where it really shines is this low-end torque in second gear. Ooh! Redlining the hell out of this thing. I gotta say, I am thoroughly impressed with how this vehicle turned out. I mean, who would have thought a big old Volvo 850R would be a good drift build? See if we can get some drift points going on here. Yo, bud, don't mess up my drift zone. Stay in the flag. Around the van. Lots, very predictable. Lots of power. When we get out of this drift zone, I'm gonna have to shift in a second and see if we can get any drift action happening. Sorry, third. See if third's a driftable. A little bit when you're going fast enough. I could see some drifting happening in third, but oh God, yeah. When you get into those low speeds, though, the spinning is just not there. This is a tight road for drifting. Oh my goodness. Woo! Oh, done skied, man. So my verdict is, as far as drift builds goes, this is quite impressive, man. Lots of turbo lag there, though, which really is not at all evident once you get going. Actually, non-existent, really. Well, let's just do a little. Check this out one more time. Let's do a little roll onto the throttle so as not to spin the tires. You can see where that turbo kicks in, man. I really like this vehicle. Now, one thing that I may do to make it just a little bit faster, because it has potential to actually be a fast car, maybe put a all-wheel drive conversion in it and just do the differentials so we can switch back and forth from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive. Now, even though we did miss-bust the all-wheel drive with the differentials, not truly a rear-wheel drive still, even though with 100% of the power, man, the killed me and that guy for sure. Even with 100% of the power going to the rear wheels, you still get a little bit of grip from the front wheels with that setup. But I mean, this car is very this is a really nice car, man. I am impressed. Let's get a little screenshot here. Maybe put an end to this video. You guys are probably getting sick of me hearing me talk about this Volvo in all of its glory. So with that being said, I'm thinking we're probably gonna put an end to this one. So as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys want to see more and you're not subscribed already, obviously you got to smash that subscribe button. Wait, hit that subscribe button. Did I say like or so? If you like this video, smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, smash the subscribe button. I don't know, I got a little confused there. Like I say, my brain, it doesn't always comprehend the stuff that I said before and the stuff that I didn't say. That was a perfect example right there, man. So with that being said, I'm thinking we are probably going to be done with this one. So as always, I am your boy Denali, a.k.a. Don to the Squally, and we going to catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Hit it, wheels! Oh, oh no! Oh! For fuck's sake, every fucking time. Showdown, bitch. Oh, oh no! Oh no! Oh! Should have had a V8, yeah? Oh, oh! Recovery of a lifetime! Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh! Fuck! Yeah, just keep on rolling there. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry about the racer anymore.